Lake County, Florida, home of the hills. That's a lot of cars. And more, and more, and more, and more. We're in Claremont, Florida. It's funny to see this big light footprint as you come over these hills, over towards this really congested area where a lot of these stores have been built. It's funny, when we moved here about 15 years ago, it's hard to believe it's been 15 years, we had some friends that had just moved to Claremont. And it was nothing but like orange groves out here at that point. And just starting to build houses. Now, it's like moving back to like Queens. Awesome area, very congested, and very populated now. And we're going to Target, so I gotta pick up a couple things for a little party tonight.
A few moments later.
Alright, we got our stuff. Getting out of here. Shout out to Kiki, by the way. She knew who I was when I was checking out. I love when that happens. You never know the reach of what you're doing or how many people you're touching when you put videos out until you run into people in the street. It's really, really, 4 years later, still as mind-blowing as the first time. We're here with Mike the Alien.
Hiya.
Vegetarian food. Look at all this good food. What is it that's happening here? Besides eating your food. Chicken and rice. Oh, that's not vegetarian.
No, but it's for us non-50-50 vegans. That's what Irene and I are. We're 50-50.
Right, we got vegan food and we got, you know, Cuban chicken rice and all sorts of stuff. Good stuff. But what's happening is we got this acoustic duo, this dynamic duo called the Kitchen Killaz.
Yeah.
Kitchen Killaz.
That's a killer there.
There's a killer right there. That's
Yeah.
Commodore, okay. And Billy's the other.
64?
Yep. Yeah. And they just go Facebook Live and they crash kitchens, man. They come to the kitchen and they jam for like an hour and they talk food and shop and all this stuff, and they do originals, do covers, and they have a lot of fun. And
Similar to Daryl Hall.
Daryl Hall concept.
Yes.
Yes. Except they start at 9:05.
You guys are here in the ground level. Well, not the ground level, because they have a pretty big following, and I think they actually just signed like a big production deal. So I'm gonna go behind the scenes a little bit and check it out. They're getting ready to do it.
Yeah.
Who films the filmer? The other camera. Little Captain EO in the back room.
That's right, and we are coming to you live from Claremont, Florida, baby. We have settled the invasion, and we are here at the home of Mike and Sabrina Fern, and there is an amazing amount of abundant, beautiful Colombian food right behind us, along with some great vegan treats and some awesome delicacies. I'm not joining in your painting. If you join me in my 3D world, I'll run up and horizontal. If you will be my 3D girl, slide, slow to something undiscovered, something that will be my world of love. Slide, from mountains, pillows running around there, like the walls I'm coming home to. Slide, slow to something unpredictable, something that will be my world of love. Slide to something special. Cause there's you and me and all of the people with nothing to do, nothing to lose. And there's you and me and all of the people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. So smile, my love, don't let me be alone no more. Time will test me, best be love neglected out that door. So smile, my love, don't let me be alone no more.
This is an alien-approved capo. The aliens are going to be doing covers of Dave Matthews Band.
This is the lovely Sabrina. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Sabrina. And then the gentleman of the house, the one who does her bidding because he's smart. This is the man, Mike Fern. So they have welcomed us into their house tonight. We are really, really excited to be here. And we love the people here. You guys have been amazing hosts. Claremont has been awesome. And every single time we come here, we always are introduced to amazing people, great friends, great family, and above all that, amazing food. Because that's what it really is all about, right? And I'll tell you, it's really hard not to jump right past the camera into whatever that is, because that looks amazing. And a little bit of chicken. Oh, beer on Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio, oh, I like to see the sunrise. See the love in my woman's eyes. Feel that touch of a precious child. And know a mother's love.
Oh, hello, old friend. How old are we now? Well, Billy too. What is going on?
And we are not alone in more ways than one. Not only are we not alone with rock, we're not alone with friends, we're surrounded by awesome people, and I guarantee you, somewhere in this galaxy are other amazing life forms that take precedent. They're watching us, especially you, Bill Posey. They are watching you, Bill Posey. They just messaged me like, we are watching Bill Posey. Does he like probes? I don't know the answer. So I said, what? I'm just saying, like, they asked, it was a genuine question, and of course, because every guy with the name of Bill likes a good probe every now and then. The Ford Probe, man, 1994 was a phenomenal car. It had a 5-speed, it was great.
It lasted a long time.
And it kind of looked like an alien spacecraft. It was kind of crazy. So I hope you guys are having a really good night. The truth is out there, Jessica Williams.
The brothers.
We are not alone. Oh, that's right, baby. We are gonna fit 2 human beings and 2 sexy aliens on this screen right now. This next one, this is called Monkey Wrench by the Foo Fighters, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. I'm gonna get down a little bit, and we even have some screamers in the background, and it's really awesome.
The oven is hot.
The oven is so spicy. Killaz! That's crazy!
Yeah, tear it up, boys.
Heck yeah. Have we done with innocence? It disappeared with time, never made much sense. Adolescent resident, wasting another night, planning my revenge. One and ten, don't wanna be your monkey wrench. Even suffer this. I'll never be your monkey wrench. I'll never be your monkey wrench. For the last time, that is. And we are the Kitchen Killaz from Orlando, Florida. If there is a kitchen you would like crashed, by all means let us know. We would love to come to the kitchen. We bring the rock, we bring the good times, you bring the food, we bring the people, you bring the people, and we rock. And we have a great time. It is a huge family thing. It's good for family and friends, and then we eat all the food. That's right, and I put the Commodore on the spot many times during the evening because, you know, he likes to be challenged. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. I do, 100%. I was sitting in the kitchen one day and I was just to fill up my belly with a piping hot jelly of the best damn treat in the world. It's like your Pop-Tarts! And I saw a stick of butter on the baby girl. I don't want a giant penis or a rocket ship to penis. I don't want to win the lottery. I just want to squat and gobble, then I'm dizzy and I wobble on a butterfruit and dough tart tree. So I put butter on a Pop-Tart. It's so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. This is for you guys, and the words are Pop-Tart. Ready? Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart.
So we got Billy.
Turn around and shut it off.
Okay, Kitchen Killaz. How did you come up with the idea?
We started playing in random places throughout the house. We did one song randomly during the week. We never knew when we were going to play or what we were going to do. We found ourselves in the kitchen and we played until we fell beneath 30 viewers. But we didn't fall beneath 30 viewers for about 2.5 hours.
Okay.
We did that a couple weeks in a row. One of our friends dubbed us as the Kitchen Killaz. Somebody said, would you come to my kitchen? I said, we'll go to all the kitchens. And the invitations started flooding in. And here we are in February. We started in August. Every single Friday. We're booked through May.
Wow.
So it has kind of taken off. We're just kind of going along with it and holding on for the ride, man. But it has been a lot of fun.
So how do people watch you on a weekly basis? Where can they find you?
Facebook.com/BillyFloydMusic. That's the number one place to go. That's where we stream everything. Facebook is kind of weird with their fan page algorithms, so we do it right from our personal page. They'll even help us build an audience. Every Monday at 7:05, every Wednesday at 7:05, every Friday at 9:05.
Excellent. And how can people request you to come to their kitchen?
Come into a live video. That's it, man. That's the best thing. We have a great community full of really amazing people and a lot of friends. The first time you come in, they will recognize that you are a new person. They will welcome you with open arms into our family and our community. It's a lot of fun.
Excellent, man. This was an awesome show.
Dude, thank you very much, bro. That was awesome. We had a lot of fun. And this food smells divine.
Yeah. We don't want to leave the Commodore out. He's already eating. Well, check out the setup. It's pretty awesome. They just got like 2 little lights and iPhone and
yeah, this is
good to go.
This is kind of evolution. You know, we started a little more rough than this, but we wanted to be able to kind of consolidate, minimize, and we carry our entire setup in a backpack.
Yeah. Check them out, guys. I'm gonna have to ask Mike what country bumpkin smells like. There's a snake in my boots. I like that guy. He's not overly creepy.
Yeah, he's a little fresh. You know, especially when he goes like this.
Oh. Oh no, they left their mark. The night is coming to an end here. My niece needs to show her face on camera. Why are you jumping in the frame?
Run away, child.
Where are you going to be next? Where can folks find the Brothers of Alien Rock?
Well, I am their handler, so
that's true.
We can find them at Sci-Fi Bartow on February 17th. She'll be there. And yeah, it's going to be a great event. 5 o'clock, I think we're going on. 6 o'clock.
Oh, puppet show first?
Yeah, puppet show first.
Or after?
Early in the day.
I want to show you
One thing
Alien parents.
We gotta ask. Look, we gotta ask. Why do gorillas have such big nostrils?
Because they blow a lot. No.
What?
Have you seen the size of their fingers?
I am back home. It is super late, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. A lot of fun tonight. It was great seeing friends and family. Great seeing Kitchen Killaz. You know, for those that haven't watched the channel for a while, Mike, the alien Mike Fern, it's been basically a brother of mine for more than 20 years at this point. But Mike has a history in the music industry. He played in a band called the Step Kings back in the 90s. They were kind of like a punk hardcore type band. They were signed to Roadrunner. They put out multiple records. They opened for bands like Slipknot, etc. But it's a good example of how the music business has really changed over the years, because it was traditional format then. You know, you go out, you sell records, cassettes, you know, CDs, etc., and you go on tour and make more money selling your merchandise and playing in front of crowds. And the model has really shifted over the last 20 years, especially where music is almost like given out as almost for free at this point to get people to come to see your shows, and your shows are kind of the model to make money, to sell merch. But shows to put on are incredibly expensive at times too. You can't just go to a venue and say, I want to show up and play here tonight, can we come in and play? A lot of times these guys that are running these venues require like a full bill to show up. You're bringing your own sound stuff, your own equipment, etc. It can be a fortune. The model that we saw tonight with Kitchen Killaz is really innovative, changing the game, building an audience, and it's a global market. When you performance stuff over the web, you get an audience of potentially any amount of people from all reaches of the US and beyond. So very cool. It was great you know, they put themselves out there that they'll come and play it wherever they can get to. So obviously, like, you know, they're Florida based, so you get to see them probably a lot more in Florida than you would elsewhere, but they have played other states and everything too. So very, very cool stuff. You know, game changing. So, and by playing live, you know, they're able to interact with folks, you know, because they set things up through like Facebook and push their shows out there, and as people are chatting, you know, to them, they're able to respond back real time to folks too. So it's kind of like having an intimate show in your house, but, you know, reaching thousands of people outwards. So it was cool. It's very cool to see something like that unfold. You know, especially seeing the way, you know, at least the way I grew up. I'm old school, and that old dynamic, like I said, you know, kind of like where Mike was before, playing shows to whatever people show up at a specific venue after you're putting out money to make a record and sell it and everything. So in any event, a lot of yammering. I'm going to say goodnight for now. If you guys are interested in the Kitchen Killaz, and you know, if you're interested in Brothers of Alien Rock, and we've put a lot of their stuff on the channel before, I'm going to put everything in links in the description down below, so please check it out. You know, show them some love. And thank you very much for coming along with me. So thank you very much for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.